Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. What a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Nope.
1-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Nimmo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Rolled slowly to first. Bell scoops it up to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
And the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and a strike.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stepping up is Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in is Javier Baez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's Jeff McNeil. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's a .375 hitter. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Conforto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That is good. The catcher.
Now to bat, Keibert Ruiz. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1, here it comes. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. McCann on third. VR over at second. Lindor at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 3-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Threw a base on balls his first time up. I'm set with the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. he lays off for ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Batting done.
So one out, nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First delivery to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Back goes McNeil. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. First pitch of the AB now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Misses. Ball two.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. He's set and the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. The 1-1.
Ball. Count 2-1.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 6.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him.
Aye.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Next to hit, James McCann. He singled first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2-0. Now to the plate. Here is number 3. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
And the pitch.
0-1.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Inside, he misses ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now, Yadiel Hernandez, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bell is off of first with 2 away.
Nope.
Here's a
Ball
fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in next, Keibert Ruiz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2 and 1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Ball 2.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there. 2 gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
breaking pitch,
One
and this
ball, two
bounces
strikes,
in front
count.
of the catcher. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th.
shortstop.
And coming forward
Luis.
now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Carter Kieboom. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kieboom.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's a ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Swing and a miss on the
2
heater,
balls,
and it's
1 strike.
2-1.
They count.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that
pitcher,
strikeout?
number 37.
He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is up.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, upstairs.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Hernandez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Next, here is Michael Conforto. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Count remains full. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here comes the 0-1. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Lane Thomas, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, Lane.
And now the first pitch. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off-speed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, number 3. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
So next to hit is Juan Soto, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And This is on the ground to first. Could be two. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ron Harper.
At the plate now is Jeff McNeil. He bounced out last time up.
Number 6.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the next to bat will be James McCann. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now in the box, Jacob deGrom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. But they're on top 2-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The next 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's out number 1. So now to the plate, Yadier Hernandez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar will start us off in the 8th.
Jonathan Villar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, it'll be Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Out in front of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled. Now the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. Nimmo, the runner at third. Lindor on second. Alonso, the first, 1 gone. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
high and deep down the left field line. And foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something that could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Paulo Espino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Espino. The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Ball 1, no
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And it's fouled away. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the catcher, James McCann.
Up next, James McCann. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. McNeil blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. It's back to the nation's capital after this.
Leading up for Washington, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Now here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8.
The third baseman,
Now
number 8.
at the plate is Carter Kieboom. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
That's a ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Too high.
Ball 3.
And it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's in there, 3-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, a huge
The
out
pitcher,
number 2
number
here in the
30.
8th. 4
Hello.
outs remain, but the finish line is starting to
Espino.
come into focus now.
Number
attention,
88
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Pitching
for the
for the
pitcher here.
Number 88.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So close. But with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, if you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning, it's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th B-roll, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0 the count.
From the stretch. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Pillar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in now, number 3. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Nats 1. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now into the box, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 4 so far. Now the first pitch.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, 2 down now. Next to hit is Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Lays off. 2 and 2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And now here is Juan Soto. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run.
Soto.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3 and 2. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate, Josh Bell. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Yadiel Hernandez. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for the Nats. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope,
as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound. Steven Strasburg pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends